Well, it's been 7 days now since I arrived here in Vietnam, and I thought I'd give you just kind of a quick little update on what's happened here in the last week. Definitely, okay, I came in at about, it was 1 in the morning, and then by the time I got my visa in place there at the airport and got to my my Airbnb, it was roughly about 4 in the morning. And then I wanted to get my internet going, so I ended up staying awake till about 6 in the morning. I slept roughly 2 hours. I'll show you some of this stuff here. I just sort of pulled a bus stop and off the bus to check out this river. Anyways, there's some buko juice. So that first day, hello. She's got a machete. That first day, like I said, I was running on about maybe 2 hours, 3 hours sleep at the max, and I wanted to start looking at apartments and getting my banking going, get my internet set up. Actually, internet was the first thing that I wanted to work on. Was the boats there? A lot of buko juice. So I started with my internet, and for about 3 days I was just really pushing it. I was sleeping about 4 to 6 hours, just really excited to be here. You know, big list of to-do things to get done. And so pretty much my first 3-4 days I was running around. Then I was looking at apartments, you know, figuring out the layout of the city. It was kind of overwhelming. I did have a buddy of mine, Jason, who was able to point me in the right direction and, you know, show me where to get my phone set up and all that. So that helped that helped a lot. So that was the first, by the way, they're over here fishing. So that was like the first 4 days, and well, it looks like there's a fish over there. There's some over there. And that was the first 4 days. Really hectic, very little sleep. Now, most people would probably just settle into their Airbnb, get over the jet lag, maybe 3-4 days later go looking for an apartment. By my 4th day, I had moved into my longer term apartment. I've answered this question a couple of times in the comments, but a lot of people have asked, well, how long do you plan to stay, and do you plan on returning to the Philippines? I got a 6-month lease for here in Ho Chi Minh City. I will see how it goes, and I will extend it if I really feel I want to stay here longer and explore more of the city. If not, then I will probably relocate to Da Nang. As far as you know, how long I'll be out probably for a year or two from the Philippines. The working plan is that I'll be out for a year or two, and then I mean, barring any other circumstance, I could see myself going back to Cebu, to Dumaguete, to Bohol, kind of trying to settle down. Maybe I'll get all this traveling out of my system. Oh, here's kind of a cool looking boat here. You know, maybe get it out of my system. I don't know. I've never really tried to just stop traveling. I wouldn't even call my earlier life traveling. I just moved a lot. It wasn't really like traveling to see new places. I just traveled or just moved. But really cool looking boats. So I'm thinking a year or two so that I can check out Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, maybe a few other places, Langkawi, and then maybe go back to Philippines, pick one city and try to stay in one city. However, if, again, it's hard to foretell what is coming up. If, there's another cool boat, I like these. If I should meet somebody, the way I'm thinking of it is if I can meet a woman who makes me want to stay in Vietnam, then I'll stay. Otherwise, I plan on moving around, and you know, I mean, Philippines has a lot going for it too, mainly the language. A big part of having a good relationship is communicating, and so language is a big part of that. Ah, here's some fruit. Hello. Hey. Hello. So I'm really kind of holding off from any relationship unless it's going to be a meaningful one. And in order for that to happen, I got to find, say in Vietnam, a woman that I can really communicate well with in English. And, you know, on my part, learn some Vietnamese to help with that communication. I hear some more boats. Lots of boats down by the river. So that's been my first week. In my first week, I got internet, I got Grab going, I got to my Airbnb, I moved into a new apartment, which I'll be showing you that here if I haven't shown it to you already. I've learned, you know, how to use the Grab to order food. I've gone to many restaurants, aside from the ones that you saw on video. I've gone to quite a few restaurants and made it a little easier using little slideshows that I created on my phone with phrases, you know, like, do you have this, do you have that? In fact, I just used it over at the Benton Market. So things are going a little bit smoother, and not sure what's going on here. Oh, here's kind of just some little shanty places on stilts next to the river. Not sure what the name of this river is or anything. Like I said, I'm still pretty new. So it's been a really busy, hectic week. On top of that, editing video, just getting used to things. So I've been enjoying it. I really have. I'll share more. I'm still trying to come up with a schedule. I'm considering doing live stream. I may or may not. I'm going to try to schedule maybe a weekly update or an update every 10 days, like 3 times a month, and keep you abreast of any changes or nuances that I've noticed. Okay, so I'm going to find me a bus and find my way home. By the way, Maps.me is fantastic. If you just get off a random bus stop, then you can use Maps.me to figure out where your home is or where the center of town is, basically to find your way so you don't get lost. So Maps.me, I'll put a link to that here in the comments. All right, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.